All right, everybody. Welcome back to Sparty and Preflight, because I like putting my name first.
Just your asshole.
And today we will be doing flying types.
This is the difficult ones.
This is one of the most difficult ones. I feel just because there's so many flying types.
There's way too many.
There's so many part flying. And in fact, there's only one flying type that's
like
not only primarily
flying
and pure flying. Only one, and that's tornadoes. So everything else is part flying, secondary. So this is tough because
really,
he's the only pure flying type, and the only one that's flying is their first.
I never knew that actually.
Yeah. So
wow,
we're gonna start right into it. Kev, you're first.
I get to go first on this
flying.
one? Sweet.
Because I was first last time.
Actually, can I go last? Because my number one, I know no one else is gonna have, and I love him so much.
We're going in order, but we gotta do the thing. Yeah.
Jake.
you really want me to go?
No. Don't you have a quote for us? Any quotes?
Oh, of course.
Don't always assume.
You know what, Ian? I like that quote. Don't always assume. Actually, that is my own quote.
This is own quote. That was my senior quote.
Yeah.
That I used in my
Don't
yearbook.
always assume.
My senior quote never got into the yearbook, and it made me really upset. It was always remember you're unique, just like everyone else.
Oh. Wow.
Go.
Number 5. Here, go.
It was just so like tool baggy. It made me happy.
You're such a douchebag.
I know I am.
Tool bag.
I love it though.
All right, my number 5 is starting off with. I am not in a good mood. Jake has been pissing me off the last 2 videos, and he's gonna give me shit for my number 1, and I know it.
Oh boy.
No, I know he will.
Oh.
I don't even know your number 1. He's gonna give you shit.
Who was it?
Oh,
Starly?
No, I know who's number 1.
Yeah.
He's gonna give.
Yeah, he's gonna give me
Pidgey?
shit.
If it was Pidgey, I actually like it because he's Gen 1.
No. There's no Gen 1s on my.
Just go ahead.
That's right. Here we go.
My number 5.
I only have one Gen 1.
Is Braviary.
Almost all mine are. Okay.
Braviary is cool. He's one of the first Eagles.
Yeah, he's Eagle.
No attention for him at all. No one pays attention to him.
It's because you don't get him till the end of the game, which I find
he's useless then.
Yeah, which I find ridiculous.
Yeah, I hate how Starly. Oh wait, no, that's a different son of a bitch. What the hell is wrong with me? I was thinking.
P-Dove.
Yeah, P-Dove is the only flying type that you can possibly get.
No,
for a while.
Well, yeah, until you hit one of the bridges, and then you can get Swanna and Ducklet.
Yeah.
Ducklet and Swanna.
Oh yeah, but that's just a flop.
Yeah. I think Braviary reminds me of Pharaoh from Gen 1. I feel like he's the Pharaoh of Gen 5 to P-Dove, and I think you should have been able to get him so much earlier.
You probably
in the game.
should have.
Hey Kev, what about the one bird, the fossil bird? What's his name?
Archaeops?
Oh,
Archaeops? Yes. I don't know why, but I would always get him and Braviary mixed up.
I feel like because they're totally different.
I know, it's weird, but I just
Braviary is the eagle.
Right.
Yes.
I know that, but I'm just. I mean,
he evolves from Rufflet, which is.
It's really a shame that.
I like him.
That Braviary is at the end.
Yeah,
of the game because he has no use.
I feel like he gets forgotten because of that.
He is the Pharaoh.
He is very cool, and I like him.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead, Jake.
Okay, my number 5 is Gyarados. And many people are like, what, Gyarados? Like,
why the fuck is Gyarados flying?
Why is he flying? I have
we'll
no
never
idea.
know, but he is.
I
had him on my list of likes. I really love Gyarados.
I felt bad putting him on this list just because, like, he shouldn't be flying.
He really shouldn't.
But, if he is, then that gives him a double weakness to
He should be dragon and water.
Yeah, that really should be
I don't understand why he is flying. It just will never make sense.
The thing that pissed me off is when I went to Lance's thing, I always knew... I never knew, like, that water, grass, and fire were resistant to dragon, but I always knew electric was, and I made sure of it. So as soon as I go up to Lance, here's Gyarados, I'm like,
take out my Venusaur.
I didn't bring in any electric types because I knew it was Lance. So
yeah, yellow version's really nice for Lance, just because you can use your Pikachu against that Gyarados.
of course, I would always get rid of my Pikachu before I even got there.
You can still use him against Dragonites because it's just normal. It's just normal damage rather than resistance.
I always wanted to get Ice.
But Gyarados is super strong, and it's hilarious because I always see these little things, these little memes with like Magikarp.
It's like someday I will.
It's like someday I will destroy all of you.
Yeah. I saw a meme today. I was reading through Pokememes, and it was literally just a rant about how amazing Magikarp is, and how Gyarados is actually the worst thing about Magikarp and stuff like that. It was hilarious.
That's kind of funny.
All right, my number 5 is a guy who is very, very rarely talked about. I'm not even sure he exists anymore. First evolution, only evolution, Tropius. Tropius is fantastic.
Nice.
Everything about Tropius is awesome.
I love Tropius.
The thing is, he's a dinosaur palm tree. How can you not like him? Grass flying gets rid of, the only other grass flying I can recall is the Hoppip Skip Loom Jump Wall.
Oh, yeah.
And it's just fantastic.
They're going to be an honorable mention? I like Jump Off.
I do like Jump Off. I don't like any of the others.
But the other two are
Skip Loom.
They're crap.
Skip Loom is crap.
Hoppip,
I hate Skip Loom.
To train a Hoppip is impossible.
Yeah.
Really
All he knows is synthesis.
It's Flash, and then it learns synthesis. And you're like, are you fucking
You're like,
kidding
finally
me?
a new attack, synthesis. Oh, well, at least I can heal myself while I'm splashing around like an idiot.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Well, let me get to struggle, and then...
Yeah.
He's fantastic,
Yeah,
Tropius. I love him. When I got him first in Ruby, I was so happy. He was awesome.
Tropius
Absolutely
is so
awesome.
sweet.
Again, one of those Pokemon
double weakness to ice, but awesome.
Again, one of those things that you don't get till the end of the game.
Yeah. Well, I always got him around Fortree City.
Well, I mean, that's still
when you're going for your
decent.
7th.
Yeah, that's their 6th gym. So, all right, you're number 4.
Ian, I hate you so much. You ruin everything for me.
Aren't you glad I didn't go first?
My number 4 is Tropius.
Tropius.
Like the tropical
Tropius. Come on, Kev.
Tropicana. The orange juice.
We feud in all of these videos. Like, it's so bad.
It's so funny because, Kev and Jake aren't evil people. They're not violent, but it's really coming out here. Usually me and Kev are the one that get violent, but me and him are doing pretty okay.
We don't have conflicts in Pokemon. That's like the
wait till we get to the worst Pokemon, because man, we're gonna have some conflicts.
Oh yeah, Kev, you're not
continue along with Tropius, even though I've covered.
I love all of these Pokemon you're putting down. You son of a bitch.
All of your guys will be on my list for hate,
pretty much. Any
they
more
won't make
to say
it
about Tropius?
Tropius, he has bananas on his face. That's just,
that is interesting.
Banana
awesome.
leaves.
He's cool.
Bananas.
He's bananas?
Yeah, they're yellow.
Yeah.
They're yellow. They're literally bananas.
Yeah.
The shit is bananas.
This is going to change my view of him.
I at first thought he was somehow dragon type. I thought.
Of course.
I thought he was a new dinosaur type because of how
I would have him just because he looks and he reminds me of a dragon.
And my favorite fruit is banana. So.
Kudos.
Bananas are delicious. They have a lot of potassium.
Yeah, they do.
Good for cramps.
Protein.
Yeah.
All right, Jake.
Good for.
Go ahead. Stop talking about cramps.
All right. My number 4 is Lugia, and Lugia is also
4.
Number 4.
Wow.
Yeah. I know.
Wow.
Jake loves Lugia, and I'm very surprised.
Yeah, the reason being, you'll understand why after these next 3. It was tough to put him
behind Dragonite.
It was very tough to put him here. But Lugia, I always thought was the best Pokemon. The best, most powerful.
And he's number 4 and you're flying.
I know, Kev. I know. You know what? I might have to switch him up, actually, with number 3. But I can't do that now.
Oh, shit, he does.
And the reason being, the reason being why he is not higher is just because these next 3 guys, it was so close.
No, I understand. This is the same way for me.
It's so difficult.
Electricity.
I love Lugia, and I think he is... I still think he's the most powerful Pokemon. I don't care what you say. He's awesome. Dude, he will tear apart any of your Gen 5 guys. Okay? You put up anyone against him, he'll destroy him. Aeroblast, Kev.
Hydreigon.
Aeroblast, that's the thing. Aeroblast was his own move, and now it's not even it's gone. It's gone pretty much.
Unless you use Metronome.
Let's see. What if I were to throw out, say, Dark Dragon? Jake?
Or
That's great.
Threw out Arceus.
Or Arceus.
Arceus Dark.
Arceus Dark. Arceus Electric. Arceus Bug.
Arceus
There was a kid named
Arceus
Bradley.
Ghost.
Ice.
Ghost.
There was a kid named Bradley that I got into an argument with.
Yeah.
Over this. He thought Pikachu could beat Lugia in a battle.
Oh, well.
And
all right, Ash.
See, I won't agree with that.
Ash is just...
That is just...
Because he's like, well, he's an electric type, so he'll be able to beat Lugia.
It'll be...
No!
Pikachu can do some decent damage to Lugia if it's a strong-ass Pikachu, but he's not going to be able to take him out.
I
Pikachu
love to sit here and
sucks.
talk about the physiological battle between Pikachu and
Lugia. Lugia is just awesome. He's the beast of the sea. He is the guardian of the sea.
He's the beast of the sea and the guardian.
Lugia's like...
He's both.
And he's not even water type.
Honestly, Lugia... Yeah, exactly.
That's the thing that never made sense to me. I thought for sure he was water and flying.
Me too. He can learn...
He's the fucking... He's
in the Whirlwind Islands.
Yeah.
Or Whirlpool Islands, rather. I'm sorry.
You find him, like, underwater.
Yeah,
exactly.
It's weird.
And the thing is, like, he's just... In the Pokemon movie of 2000, like, that was so cool.
Yeah.
It was just awesome. And it does make sense that he's psychic because, you know, he can talk.
But yeah, it makes sense now. But thinking about it, you always thought he would be like water.
He's like dragon, flying, water, and psychic.
And he can learn attacks from all those types.
It's sweet. So. I love it.
All right, my number 4 is Xatu. Xatu is fantastic.
Kevin has Xatu on it.
Oh God. Anyways,
wow. Furious right now.
Don't worry, it probably will never be like that again after this. But anyways...
Kev's getting screwed.
Anyways, Xatu is so awesome. Like, the whole, like, totem pole look that he has is fantastic.
Yeah,
Psychic is my favorite type, so Psychic Flying is fantastic.
I know that for sure.
I absolutely love
Xatu's just got an ancient look.
From the Elite Four, who has 2 Xatu.
I thought Will is a guy, right?
Yeah.
I thought he was a girl.
Will?
I thought... I know, Kevin.
Will is a guy?
Alright, I thought he was a girl at first.
Well,
I know.
I thought he was like Lorelai's
Will
brother.
Is a very, like, gender-neutral name, I know, but...
Yeah.
It's kind of like, you know, Rebecca.
It's kind of like Chris. Like Chris. You know, it was funny that my character changed to a girl somehow on my Crystal version, which was great.
Oh, well.
My guy's name was Chris, and somehow it changed to a girl. Chris.
That must have been devastating for you.
Oh, okay.
Anyways, Xatu is fantastic. Love the ancient look of him.
So cool. I like Xatu.
It's a lot like other Pokemon that are like that are ancient like that.
Was he the first psychic and flying?
He's majestic.
Well, he was along with Lugia.
Actually, the first one is actually my number 3.
Oh, that's true. The first one.
My number 3 is Natu.
The circle. The circle with another smaller circle for a nose.
Because
I choose you on this one.
I choose Natu because I like both of them, but I'm gonna write down the more adorable one.
Of course you are.
I like both the Pokemon in the line. I really do, and I think Psychic and Flying is a very cool...
He's a Gen 2 guy, so I like him.
He's a very cool typing.
The new...
He's such a goofy looking. He's a circle.
He's just a circle.
He's just a circle with the foot.
Anyone can draw him.
He's green, which was always very cool.
I was so good at drawing that too.
I always loved their
I was
eyes.
so proud of myself.
You know what's the easiest thing to draw ever?
Voltorb.
Diglett.
Well, yeah, obviously.
Diglett is so much. He's even easier than Voltorb.
Really?
Yeah.
Nah, I disagree with that.
Yeah, me too. You gotta make all those
Voltorb, you gotta get the eyes right.
That's
Diglett?
easy. You can do slanted eyes easily.
Diglett, it's just like circle.
All right, I got a better one for you. Ditto is easier than all of them.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
All right, Jake, go to your number.
Number 3 is Articuno. Articuno was always my... Yes. He was my original favorite legendary bird.
Did you do all legendaries for this one?
Almost. But Articuno is my third favorite. And Articuno is just mystic. He's mysterious. He's unique. And he finally got...
Very few Ice Flame.
Yeah,
that's true.
And he finally got his moment to shine.
Delibird sucks.
I
love Delibird, but he sucks.
In the movie 2000, like, that was my favorite movie. Like, I was just like, wow, this is so cool.
It was a fantastic
And when
movie.
I saw Articuno, I was just like, wow, this is sick.
Was always Jake's favorite legendary.
I love Articuno. I got a shirt.
And when they battled, he like froze the entire ocean and shit too. It was so cool.
I have this picture of Articuno that I found on DeviantArt that is absolutely beautiful.
Well,
yeah,
I think I'll probably put it in right.
You know what's really cool? How like there's just those little sparkles that just come off.
Yeah,
you know, it's just so.
He's definitely the most elegant of the three.
He is, and I like that. I always thought that was the best.
All right, he's in close competition with Moltres, but
yes, but my number 3 is Rayquaza. I've already talked about Rayquaza a lot. Snake, dragon, green, fantastic,
orgasmic.
Number 2 for you.
My number 2. I don't think you're a big fan of him, Ian, but I like him. Drifbloom.
I have Drifblim or Drifloon?
Drifbloom. I like both. I like both of them, but I go with
the fully evolved or
the lower form.
Okay. I like the fully evolved now.
I like the fully evolved form too, and
Drifloon is the first one, and Drifblim.
It's a hot air balloon.
Yeah,
I actually do like.
He's okay. Actually.
I thought he was really cool. There was a cool gimmick with him how you could only catch him on Wednesdays out in front.
Yeah.
Was it Wednesdays or was it Fridays?
I thought it was
Wednesdays.
Windy days. Or I don't.
No, it was Wednesdays or Fridays out in front of Valley Windwork, and I remember waiting, not leaving Valley Windwork until I went and caught a Drifbloom.
Yeah.
Because I refused.
And Ghost and Flying is like. That's the
only
one, I think.
Yeah, he is, and it's a really cool combination. I think he looks cool. I like the whole balloon / hot air balloon look that he gives, and his ability. I can't remember what it's called, but it's
Unburden.
No.
It's when you kill him, you do damage. Like you get hit pretty hard.
Oh,
and I didn't know about that until after I fought Drifbloom myself. And I was like, oh, I beat you, and then he killed my Pokemon, and I was just like, the fuck. So yeah, I always thought he was cool, and yeah, I like my number 2.
All right, Jake.
My number 2 is Dragonite.
Yeah.
I love Dragonite. I love Dragon Pokemon. See Dragon video for more info.
All right, my number 2 is finally someone that no one has talked about, that I haven't talked about. Previously.
You're not going to fuck someone over with this one.
I hope not.
No, you're not.
My number 2 is Skarmory.
Nice pick.
Skarmory is fantastic.
Nice
pick. One of the only ones, well actually I only have 2 legendaries on here, but Skarmory is fantastic. I love Steel Flying because it doesn't seem like he's supposed to be able to keep himself up in the air, but he does.
It's one wing.
I don't think he can.
No, he can fly.
He can learn fly?
Yeah.
For some reason.
How the fuck can Scyther not learn fly, but fucking Skarmory can?
I know.
Anyways, because he's flying, you eliminate the weakness to ground. And because he's steel, you eliminate the weakness to ice.
And he's flying, he eliminates the weakness to fighting.
Rock.
And fighting.
And rock. So really,
how does electric do against him?
It's super effective.
Oh, it is? Okay.
He's only weak to electric
and fire.
And I think that's cool.
That is cool.
And Skarmory just looks really cool.
Who is Skarmory?
Yeah, I absolutely love him. That's a really good type combination,
in Pokemon Coliseum, someone has him.
Especially
no, but the 4th gym leader in Ruby and Sapphire has him too, right?
Yeah.
With how many weaknesses
that Jasmine doesn't, I know that.
No, someone had a Skarmory.
Yeah, I don't.
Kev?
What?
Didn't someone have a
6th gym leader.
Yeah.
Ruby and Sapphire Emerald.
Yeah. 6th gym leader.
Not the 6th, the 4th.
Was
4th.
Fortree. That was
4th gym shooter.
Yeah.
He is an Altaria.
And a Skarmory. She has a Tropius, a Skarmory, and a Altaria.
Oh my god!
No
she should
way
have been the
did she
Elite
have
Four
those
with that
types.
crap.
No way. Look that up.
I'll check.
I thought she had 2 Swablues and an Altaria.
No.
All right, keep going.
It's the 4th gym leader.
No.
The fire type trainer. She has a Skarmory, I think.
No, Flannery? No.
Yeah.
Flannery? No, it's the 6th gym leader.
Maybe I'm getting confused because you can find Skarmory in the grass over by there.
No, you can't.
No, you can't.
Yeah.
No, you can't, dude. I know that.
That's up above where you find Spindas.
Winona.
There's Torkoal, Skarmory, and Spinda.
Yeah, but it's not right by the gym. It's not right by over there. Right over
I know, but I mean, it's on the way.
I didn't know
there.
you could find a Skarmory there.
Way past it.
Really?
Yeah, because you go up the volcano to get to Flannery.
Oh, you're
and
right.
That back path. The
right.
storyline takes you through there first.
You're right.
But
you're right.
she has a Skarmory, Tropius, and Altaria, and that's why she was always a bitch.
No way.
Yeah.
Really?
But that's why if you had like a fire type, it wasn't too bad because you could take out 2 of her Pokemon right off the bat.
That's an Emerald. Well, wait. Okay, so in Ruby and Sapphire, she has a Swellow, a Pelipper, a Skarmory, and an Altaria. And then in Emerald, she has a Swablu, a Tropius, a Pelipper, a Skarmory, and an Altaria. Holy crap! Wow. Really?
She's good. She's got all the different types.
She's rough in Emerald.
That's hard. Oh my god.
She's rough in Emerald.
And it's funny because you think like flying, just be like, oh god, there's so many weaknesses. I'm just gonna go with all my electric guys. But no,
you can get boned. Like, what? You think we're weak?
Holy cow!
You don't think flying like, Faulkner was the first flying, and you were like, oh, he's a piece. I
like Faulkner.
A lot of flying types are also normal, so you're like, flying types are a piece of cake. Are you kidding me? But oh my god, you come out with Winona. They prepared for her. Holy crap!
Yep.
Yeah, they did.
All right.
And when you rematch her in Emerald, which you can do, she also acquires a Noctowl.
Which is a legit flying type, which will be talked about later.
And then apparently in Hoenn Leader's tournament, she earns a Honchkrow.
Wow.
All right.
And a Sigilif eventually, and a Gyarados. Oh my god.
Gyarados?
Rayquaza, too.
What?
Right. Well... my number 1 is one of the more gimmicky Pokemon in the game of the flying types. Other than Braviary, who's supposed to, is basically, everyone knows he's an eagle, and Murka with the eagle, because he's red, white, and, does he have blue on him? He's black.
I don't
dark blue.
Dark blue, blackish color.
Yeah. Have you ever seen
Yes.
You were about to sing the song, but you forgot the lyrics.
Yep. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Been a loaded crowded room.
Have you ever been alone in a crowded room?
Yeah. Don't hurt yourself. Jack's Mannequin, dark blue. Check it out.
Yeah, all right,
we make that reference a lot. My number 1 is Chatot. Chatot, yep, there it is.
Here's the thing about Chatot.
The most useless piece of crap I've ever had the pleasure
I just, honestly,
or embarrassment when I looked at him, I was like,
alright.
Have you ever used him?
Yeah! I caught him on level 40. He didn't do crap.
You caught him at level 40. That's interesting because you can't catch him.
You just
How did I get him?
You can trade him. You trade for him.
Oh, I got him.
Gen.
Right.
Oh man, I'm scared. But anyways,
that's what happened then.
The thing with
Chatot I got him on level
is
40 somehow.
When I saw him, I was like, okay.
Are you
when's
sure
he evolve? And then he doesn't.
Well,
and
I know for sure because I traded for him every single time.
I feel like he should evolve. I don't know.
He's one of those Pokemon who is easily forgettable. You don't want to waste your time trading for him in Gen 4.
He's so stupid.
He is not stupid.
I just hate him.
I'm well aware, Jake. Thank you.
Stupid looking.
Chatot is one of my favorite Pokemon. I think he's cool. He has his own He has his own attack with Chatter that was specially made for him.
What does that do?
It does a lot of different things. Honestly,
it depends on. Yeah, it causes confusion. It actually is raised if it's used by him. Like it's stronger even if it's used by him. Stuff like that.
Wow.
Yeah, he's a decent Pokemon if you figure out how to use him. But no one takes the time to trade him, to train him, shit like that. And not a lot of he's a gimmicky Pokemon. He's the music Pokemon. He's a parrot. And I think he's cool.
Well, the music Pokemon's Miloetta now.
No, but Chatot.
No, the music Pokemon's Ludicolo.
No.
Okay, this isn't Coliseum, and there's no Mirror B. As much as I love his theme song.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Jake. You're number 1.
Number 1 flying is Charizard. Ian.
Okay.
My number 1 flying, pretty obvious. My favorite Pokemon, Zapdos. Absolute beast. Love Zapdos.
Honorable
Best
mentions?
Pokemon of all time.
There's so many honorable mentions.
So many.
I would like to start off my honorable mention with...
Yeah.
Aerodactyl.
Aerodactyl.
I like
is
that.
awesome.
Aerodactyl.
And no one in the
list.
world is going to tell me
Listen.
that Archeops is better than Aerodactyl
Hell
because
no.
I love
I have
Aerodactyl.
him on my list. I crossed him out for Gyarados.
You know he's not better because he has to evolve to get stronger. Where Aerodactyl doesn't have to get.
And the other thing is like, you look at like Kabuto and Kabutops and Amistar and Ammonite, and they were both like the fossil Pokemon, and then all of a sudden you Aerodactyl, and you're like, whoa.
Yeah. And you have the.
And it's like pterodactyl without the P and with arrow.
Yeah.
I
Because
love
it's
Aerodactyl. Obviously, I could say the 3 legendary birds and Lugia and Ho-Oh.
Oh yeah. Well, I already had Articuno.
Yeah.
And
Scyther.
Scyther.
Pidgeot I even put on.
I was gonna just say Pidgeot.
I'm a fan of Pharaoh.
Altaria. Salamence.
Salamence, that's right, he's fine.
And one other that I'd like to mention real quick is Noctowl, because
Noctowl,
I absolutely love Noctowl. In fact, he almost made this list. I almost decided, you know what, I'm going to take out Rayquaza and put in Noctowl, but I ended up with Rayquaza.
Noctowl is a dirty Pokemon if you can get Hypnosis and Dream Air.
I love Noctowl.
I'm going to throw someone in here. Swallow. I actually like
Swallow was cool.
I think he looks cool.
Staravia.
Staraptor?
Or Staraptor.
I'm not a big Staraptor.
The only thing I don't like about him is the weird mohawk.
I kind of like that.
Hair
I like it.
thing.
Anyone else?
Going on.
It kind of reminds me of Absol. It has the little...
Yeah, but I don't know. It just looks strange. But Honchkrow.
Butterfree
and Murkrow.
Butterfree flying?
Yeah.
I like Butterfree.
Yeah.
Fuck Masquerain.
Yeah, Masquerain can suck a dick. Fuck it.
Is Beedrill flying too?
No, he's bugging poison.
Okay.
So, all right, I think that'll do it. And when we come back, the next typing we will do is Ghost, which actually there's very few.
It's so spooky.
We'll do that next.